for sure, flights. Shout out to my brother Uriel. It's the mind of an Aldebaran son. It's Archangel Michael, carrying God's duties and responsibilities. Welcome to your magic moon message. This is the Peace Dealer. Wanted to share a special message today as we are activating this new moon in Capricorn cycle right here and right now. First of all, how does it feel? Ask yourself. We're going to do this magic moon message a little different. As different as Aquarius is, it's just a energy. And given that the sun is in an event horizon to Pluto, and it's 0-degree conjunction in about probably flights 2-3 days. First of all, just kind of be somber. Pluto in tarot is judgment, and it's a period that allows us to just reflect, just kind of really meditate on everything that got us to this point right here. So yeah, the moon in Aquarius, the sun in Capricorn. To think we started this cycle in March, Aries season, if we think of each year as like a new cycle. Like somewhere in this world, a group of people decided to call the passage of time for about that long a time a year. Like we chose the word year, and that has an etymology. And like words have actual meaning behind them. And like we use symbols to make sense of what we perceive in this like reality, bro. And we've coded symbols so that you can actually understand what I'm saying right now. Like we had to actually go to school and actually learn how to incorporate these symbols so like you can actually understand the language that you technically had to program in your brain so that you can function and interpret what it is I'm even saying. There are people who cannot speak English like they would probably be hearing that. They wouldn't understand what I'm saying, just like I probably can't interpret every language I would hear right now. But there's something in between. Here we go. There's something in between this language barrier that still connects me. Do you see where I'm going with this? There is something in between the language barrier that still connects you and me. It's chi. It's chi. It's ki in some languages, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to use chi. Even though I titled ki in the title. It's what Hagoromo did so that he can link Ninshu through his kids, even though humanity used it and turned it into a weapon to kill each other. It's still chi, which we can also weaponize in this timeline too, and probably might be the new Pluto Aqua final boss battles, but still, energy does more than kill. You can know about the energy. You cannot be my enemy. If you just know we could be free. It's not me singing. This is literally chi. Sing it to me, 'cause you and me. Before you ask what this has to do with the transit, I promise you. It's just you and me. We got energy. It's chi. It exists past the language barrier between you and me. 'Cause you see and feel my energy. And it comes from within. And you let it go. And I hope you feel this cringe deep in your soul. 'Cause you feel my energy. Now, if you want to know why I had to do that, Saturn is in Pisces. Yes, can you believe the planet Saturn transiting through Pisces has everything to do with why I had to sing this right now. I had to just let this flow. Okay, here we go. So, we are awakening this activation of power. I just had to let my spirit sing. I could not just stop it right now. I had to, instead of just tell you, oh, this planet is going to be here and it's going to be trying to, I thought I would just show you what's happening. You are manifesting your chakra. You have activated power and given Aquarius, which is the interconnectivity of an entire collective. It is a universal, knowledgeable understanding that spreads throughout the universe. Just ask anyone born February who over the next 10 years will awaken Viltrumite powers and probably take over this world before they take over the universe. This is the sustenance and the source. And they're not just people born in February. If they have a moon in Aquarius, they're not slick too. You have to hold them to that snake. Yeah. The aqua moons are going to try and act like, I'm not an Aquarius. They have the moons. Just letting you know. I'm sorry, I had to snitch aqua moon. This is energy that you are not only understanding based on what you activated in Aries, but the uniqueness and quality of the unique puzzle piece that you fit in the puzzle. It's going to get there too. Now, you cannot escape the cringe. This is why I'm bringing you cannot escape the cringe. You might try and escape the cringe as you understand you are connected to everything, but you can't. We are squaring Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus. There is a mind-body disconnect that's not really a disconnect. It is a completion. And the more you try and escape the cringe, like Uranus will completely troll you. Like, just give in. Just give in. It's not inner cringe. It's just the cringe. Just give in. And the more you give in, the more you realize it's not even cringe at all. I can kill the part of me that cringes. No, it will not make it at all any less cringy, but it is cool because now you are embracing it. You can embrace it as much as you want. And I know this sounds like uncanny advice, but as the moon travels through Aquarius, is making a 30-degree angle coming up into the end of Aquarius because we're at the third decade. So this is a realization. This is a cosmic understanding, cosmic Aquarius understanding moon. And during an extreme awakening activation of power deep in your bones. I promise you, it's the energy. The real peace dealer, I'm just being a vessel right now. This is me channeling myself. Trust me, I'm cringing as much as you are right now, but it's cool. This is important. Yes, I'm going to indiscriminately blame the energy, and I'm going to blame planets. I am a professional at this, literally, so I know how to do this better. The energy that I can tap into like you can tap into is having to account for the 270-degree angle of the moon through Jupiter in Taurus and then through Uranus, but I'm going to say Uranus. And so because unlike Capricorn or Pisces, that will be smooth. You know what I'm saying? Taurus is like a piece of chocolate, and Pisces is the cream that you put on it. This shit goes. That's Pisces and Taurus. You ever had that fire? Thank you. But and then Capricorn and Taurus is smooth. Okay, but we have friction and squares so that we can account for the need to adjust, immutable, the need to strengthen. Okay, so as Aquarius will help you understand that uniqueness And Taurus with Uranus will just throw insane shade. I mean, will help you ground that eccentricity. I was gonna say you're gonna get caught up in shade wars, but you just can't escape the cringe. You can't escape the cringe. The emphasis here is to lean towards the North Node in Aries flights. And you can't really do that without being unnecessarily savage. Now, it doesn't mean you have to be unnecessarily savage, but as we literally descend through the antisocial portal of Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and Taurus, and then boop, back into Gemini, which is like anti-everyone, through Cancer, and then boom, social Leo. This allows you during an activation cycle to really complete here, if we're counting the 0 degree conjunction every 28 days with Jupiter, Uranus, and Taurus. And now we are once again at the completion, but it's just happening during awakening. I just want to set this up to where by the time the moon makes it to like 25 degrees Aquarius, you are manifesting the awakened energy, Ninshu. All right. This grounding of extra dimensional energy that you sowed the seeds for is completing itself by you understanding not only like what it is. Taurus is natural, Aquarius is supernatural. It is outside the material totality of the world. It's what science calls sci-fi. And then we're going to move into Pisces, and that's what science calls fantasy. Your imagination and your delusions. Second and third stage activation. No, you really do have to embrace the cringe. I'm not really just saying, you really do. And if you don't believe, like by the time we actually activate this, you will see what I mean. Like once we like get there proper and it squares Uranus, like you're gonna feel it. And instead of just like limiting that, you want to really ground that understanding by embracing the cringe. All right, whatever that means to you. Don't inhibit yourself because your eccentricities are completing. That's what you're going to smooth over in the Pisces. It'll feel a lot less cringy and a lot more delulu. Anyway, yeah, energy. I hope I never have to sing that energy song again, but I felt it. And someone who didn't know what the fuck I was saying, they would have felt it too. And this is what is manifesting in and throughout you. It's also going to attract the attention of those who can sense energy and people who actually know how to distinguish that. So, you know, certain people who might be looking for you will kind of do certain things. I don't mean that to like fear bait, because you're going to be able to use this energy to do all sorts of things, like protect yourself, you know what I'm saying? Smack anybody, but with your energy. And since you did it with your energies, it doesn't count as battery because you didn't necessarily do it physically. It's going to open up all sorts of possibilities. And the reason why I said awaken God key is because there's a world within everybody. So this is definitely going to manifest, especially relative to where Aquarius is. Some of you will see this collectively. Like Aquarius will troll the shit out of you. Like people who are not related to each other will finish each other's sentences, and you'll see how everything's connected. Some of you are celestial alien freaks. You're Aquarians and Pisces, and so you're going to embody it and just terrorize people like Sagittarius does. And then others of you kind of like integrate it. So like you're going to kind of like have your personal experience, but then like put on your community, which you're just like a dietarist. So whatever. But it is what it is. So I hope you guys enjoy this. This is an amazing, extraordinary transit. The world is ending. The world is ending, and the world is ending. So I just hope you're enjoying this apocalypse cycle. It's still barely just getting started. And yeah, mass extinction events coming soon. Hunger Games back online. Peace.